free. Thought I was nothing, but now you say, oh, I'm the king of this.
Every time I watch that, I get goosebumps, and I can't believe that it's almost time. I think it's like 40, no, I lost it, 47 days to go, 46 days to go. I'm not too sure. But hello and welcome to a Wednesday evening show. Yes, it's part one of the classic preview. A bit later on the show, we're going to obviously make you watch everything beforehand, which is Glendower, which happened Sunday 2, this past Sunday. We'll review that. We'll have a look at a bit of the golf champs and how people's predictions went, and a bit of a synopsis and what we thought happened. And then there's standings to go through. It's the end of the month. And then we get to the classic. And don't forget, there's also the member draw for a prize. I think it's a 2-ball voucher at Benoni Lakes this week for the lucky recipient of 170 odd players who made it and played in July. Well, as always, I'm not alone, and let me take you through the show today with our esteemed panel of guests. Here they are. As normal, we have Frikkie, the sidekick, on, I don't know, what would that be, the left or the right of me from where you're looking? Right of me, okay. Then we got 2003 classic champion underneath me, Grant Nell. Hello, how are you, Team Grant? Good to have you back on.
Yeah, it's been a while since I think February when I played lekker golf.
When you played, when you could still play golf. You were just telling us off air before we came on how you're struggling now, and I just said great timing. Just before the classic, you can't hit a golf ball anymore. So good luck at that.
I need to get up and not just struggle straight into the classic too.
Yeah, but your handicap's been locked already for the classic, so you doesn't matter what you do. Jaco Jacobs. Hello, Jaco. Thank you for joining us.
Is it Frikkie's skuld?
Thanks, Mas. Thanks for the invite. I think that's going to be one of the most looking forward shows for the year. So thank you for being part of it.
Yes, Jaco's here because he's a veteran of the classic, and he's also helping out a bit here and there. We've given him some responsibility, and then he'll take us through it as well. But don't forget, the team draw is coming up soon. Let's go to the chat line, everyone, and just see who is there. How many people are watching? Yeah, most of us. We're waiting to get to 53. Because that's how many are going on golf tour. Yeah. Frikkie, you think we'll get to 53?
Yeah. I don't think we get there. I think a couple of guys will be sleeping at this point. So, we'll probably get to about 32. I'm putting on 32.
Let's go for it. Gerrit Snyman's watching. Hansi, you can see, is watching. Sarel's watching. Brian's watching. Says hello. Love Wednesdays. Nico Kruger. Good evening, Ducks. Jacomin's also watching. Tian, good evening, Ducks. Classic is going to be awesome. You know it. Shandon Schaefer's watching. Martin's watching. Mark's watching. Petro is watching. Kieran's watching. Ricky's watching. Exciting is building. Yes, it is. Andre. Sure, everybody. Hey, Francois made it. Well done, Francois. I don't know what you did. You must have found it on your laptop. Leon. Juliet Horn. Hello, Juliet. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for coming over the weekend. We had such a good party on Saturday. Grant, you missed out. The rest of us were flying.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was working late that
Frikkie.
day. Sorry, I missed
I just want to say hello, TFE.
Yeah, Frikkie, that Jägermeister is memory wipers. There were a few of us on Sunday morning at Glendower who couldn't recall things, and that's your fault. I'm leaving you totally accountable.
I'll take every account for that one. I also had had my first tee shot on Glendower, felt a doof here. So no, it was awesome. Yes.
And just to finish up, Pranay is watching, Mr. FOMO Ian is watching, Morris Delaray, hello Morris, and Fats is watching. Okay, here we go. Before we get to Glendower, I just want to remind everybody that it is a new month and it is August, and coming up is Acacia. So if you haven't booked yet for Acacia, please do, so that we can try and get the numbers finalized. Then Thursday League at the Wanderers on the 15th of August, as As the summer months start slowly coming back to life, Sunday 2 at Houghton, that's going to be a big field, always a nice field at Houghton. So if you haven't booked, go ahead. If you've got 3 rounds, you've got nothing to lose. Boom. You just make a click and we start the process. Okay, I did say we're going to Glendower, but I want to quickly touch on the Open Championship that happened. Wow, what an Open Championship. I just want one quick comment from everybody. How difficult was that? If we were there, we would have shot millions. Let's start with you, Yaku. What did you think?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, the cumulative total, the worst scores on each hole was
Yeah,
taken to 125 shots. So, for a professional, 125 versus amateurs, I don't know what we would have shot, probably 140 plus. So it
crazy.
just shows you how difficult the conditions was, from wind and rain and the course itself.
We would have been in the bushes
I
all day.
must
There was no fairways.
I must add something which is very interesting. So one of my clients I played with today, his friend played the course yesterday.
True.
He's a 5 handicap,
Oh, wow.
and he actually shot for 85. He said, yeah, 85. Well, with not the same conditions as what they had with the very sunny day, but yeah, he said just with the grandstands and everything, it was so
Nice.
awesome to be there. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I took that. That was an interesting info today.
That's great. It was nice to be in that position to be able to play the golf course. Flicky, unfortunately, Tiger Woods didn't make it.
Tiger who?
Mm-mm.
No, he sucks, man. Poor guy, no, he's struggling. Look, I was really rooting this year, for him to do something, but yeah, hopefully next year. Yeah, this year is out. There's
Okay.
nothing good for him.
Well, if you're wondering, you probably know by now, is that in the golf champs, Ryan Jensen chose the best team of Colin Morikawa, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele. And those guys, just the 3 of them, took him to victory. I think he might have been the only one under, if I'm not mistaken. We've got the full leaderboard. So well done, Ryan, for choosing and winning. There was quite a few of us, 50 odd, I think. So there you see, plus 14, I lie. So not even in the minus numbers, plus 14. Can you imagine? Edward Kutzer, well done, second. And then look at the jump from second to third. Andre Vessels, plus 31. That's an unbelievable jump. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse. None of us, Ian is there on plus 34. No, Ian, you don't get ranking points for that finish. Gary's there, Gerard's there, Kieran's there. Let's go to the next page. I thought, let me just put everybody in here. So if you run your eyes down, you'll eventually see your name. As you see, mine is highlighted there on plus 54, tied 16. So at least I'm inside the top 20 and no strafdoppers for me. Anybody else? Anybody? Grant, plus 69,
25th. Yeah,
25th.
well,
I
two of
can
my
see
guys fell out.
Me and Jaco, we had it. We shot at 84. Hey, well done, Jaco. Great.
Plus 84. Not too bad, eh?
Yeah, and then I've made this nice and big. The guys who were hopeless.
'n bietjie op 'n strafdop weer vir Paul, in the Dutch house, eh?
Correct. And then I thought this was interesting. Major aggregate scores for the year of all the players who played. Xander Schauffele is -2 through the 4 majors. Scotty Scheffler -17. Colin -15. -9. Russell Henley -6. Shane Lowry. Only those players were under par through all the majors. I suppose that's quite a feat in itself. And then it just
Yeah.
gets worse. Sure. Just shows you how
Man,
difficult it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for that clip. But it's amazing how Scotty Scheffler's stats changed in his last 4 months, because I think you had a similar post where Scotty Scheffler was like way under par, and the closest to him I think was Brooks Koepka at that stage. A couple of
Mm.
shows ago, you had something like that, and it's amazing how Scotty Scheffler has sort of fallen off the wagon.
Well, it's so you have 1 or 2 bad rounds with these guys, and I'm sure it does affect your stats quite considerably. Because I suppose for them, you're working in decimals. For us,
Correct.
it's full whole numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe just to add to that, Maz, Scott, Zander's percentage of being in the top 10 in the last couple of majors is 52%. So all the time that they play, he's in the top 10. Eh?
That's
Yeah.
So
good.
that's just his performance and his
Yeah, that's
Stability and consistency. Yeah.
Between the ears. Right, shall we go to Glendower?
Yes, please.
I know I set the scene and I painted a little bit of a picture of some of us who rocked up there a bit fragile. But what a good day. Fricky and myself, we paired up. We had a good day in the Drake cart and
Yeah.
took on Martin and Jaco de Kock in our team game. Unfortunately, we did win 3-2, but it was not enough. We just couldn't get away. Whenever we started making progress to get away to in pursuit of that bonus points, then they'd win a hole from nowhere, and then we'd have to start all over again. Grant, you played a singles game, to quickly touch on it, and you were lucky to beat Ryan 1-up.
Yeah, very lucky. Both me and Ryan played very bad that day, but it just was just tit for tat, and then yeah, I played a 91,
Sure. Not
and
like
then I
you.
won. So it's not me.
Mm-mm.
On Glendower, I just couldn't read the greens. Some of them were firm, other ones were wet, and it's just the only thing I could do is eat the driver. That's it
Mm. I enjoyed the greens.
for the
Fricky will
day.
attest to this. As
Yeah.
my lag putting was great. I had the pace of those things. Yaku, you got there. Big hype as a super sub for your match, and then it all ended all square. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. As I say, ultimately that also put out Leon and Donnie. So sorry guys, but unfortunately maybe next time around. So Leon had a putt on 18 to win the game, or actually to half the hell, and one up. So actually we came back well. So we were 3 down after 10, and we halved the game.
Okay. Here's a top 10, everybody. Lucas Burke playing his second Sunday or Duckhook event of his career. So not a bad record, 50%. Louis Jensen, he was up there for much of the tournament and finished on
Yes,
-2. I
we
think
were
it got up to
voting for him,
-6 at a stage. There were -4s, and then everybody came back to the field. I don't know really. I should have checked which half was more difficult, and if the guys who were leading were on a specific 9 when they were leading, and they came back. Lyle Langley, nice to see him back, shooting at -1. He actually played 36 holes on the day. He played Wanderers before in his scratch league, and then came straight to Glendower, shot 37 points. Anthony Meredith, nice to have you back with Fricky, Yaku, Marius Wayne, all even, and then Bernard Schultz and Jamie Sherry. Well done, Yak. Fricky, that made a big difference in your standings. I can tell you that much.
Is it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, lekker. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah,
Awesome.
awesome day. Also had my singles against Mr. Martin Tauter. So
Yes,
I
at
beat
the same
him.
time.
So yeah, it was quite difficult to have a team game and a singles game in one. But yeah, we managed to get both at least. So yeah.
I
But
had the
sorry about
question
that.
often. I'm like, what's the score with you, actually? You're like, At least you
Yeah.
played well enough. Lucas Burke scorecard. Here you have it. Playing off a 19 handicap, I think. 19 points on the front 9 and 19 points on the back 9. Nice way to finish both nines, Lucas. A birdie on the 9th and a birdie on the 18th. And those are probably 2 of the tougher holes. So that made the world of difference, because one of those birdies
Wow.
is a par, right? And he doesn't win. He finishes on -1. So that really made the big difference. I was talking to him afterwards, and he said he sat in the clubhouse because he was one of the first ones to go off. He sat in the clubhouse for a long time watching the scoring. And he says at one stage it was like 4th.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Wow.
It shows you, eh? Margins. Louis said also he had a 2-putt the 9th, I think, or the 18th.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. He just needed a 2-putt and he would have won. 3-putt.
Yeah,
Shame.
I think it was the 9th. You're right. He was on the front of the green, and he putted over the
Yeah.
green, and then he came back for the 2-putt. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately.
So if you haven't seen the video, the top comments of the day, here it is.
Yeah, I must say today actually more focusing on the double because I was in the fortunate position to be a super sub. I game with us. I must say the last couple of weeks, month, I was striking the ball much better. It's just a matter of getting that one or two putts thing. But in general, I'm looking. The golf is in a good shape. So yeah.
Bit surprised that I'm in top 5. Thought actually I threw a couple of holes away, but yeah, it was great. Played a super sub for Mazzo's team, so yeah, it was great. We won there 3-2, and then I also had a singles match day against Martin Tauter, which I won 3-2. So yeah, it was quite good. Had a couple of birdies, which is very random for me, but yeah, striking the ball solid. The iron play wasn't that great, but I think what saved me also was the putter, so which was pretty good for me.
I hit it nicely, hit some nice putts, missed a good couple of putts, which I think would have got me up there. But all in all, very happy.
Went well. I came here just to enjoy myself today. We had a good group of guys together. I wanted to support Ryan in his single, so it's just a question of rock up here and let's have a go at it. I knew I was under on the last hole, the 9th, which was our 18th. I was just on the edge of the green for 2, and I needed to just putt it close, and it went off the green nearly, and I ended up having a 3 putt. So those things happen.
Playing over 19 handicap, 38 points, Mr. Lucas Burke himself.
I'm very excited. I was looking forward to this round of golf. I haven't played here in about 15 years. Looking forward to this and being one of the greatest courses in Gauteng. And I'm very excited about this. Yeah.
It was close on the top of the leaderboard for a long time. Finished in a tie. Were you checking out if you got it?
Yeah, we were. On my table, we're checking it out as well. And at some stage, I was in 3rd place, then was second place, and then tied for 1st. So, didn't know what the outcome would be.
Tell us about your game. What went right?
Got a lot of extra roll today on the fairways. So the driver worked out well today. But the ones that I didn't expect to go in did go in. The other ones I won't say anything about. But yeah, I think a couple of extra putts that went in that helped my round to go out.
You must be enjoying Duckhook now. Found it easy to win.
I wouldn't say easy, but nice bunch of guys, and been playing now for the second time. The second lot of guys we've met. So yeah, it's a great system that you've got.
There we have it. Well done, Lucas. Very well played. I was just saying, I've seen guys come and win early on in their career and struggle to win again. So you either get those guys or you get the guys who just struggle forever to win. And then once they do win, then they win more. Like Shuffle. Figure out how to do it. Grant, this is for you. Gary says, I feel you, Grant. That was the only thing working for me as well. The driver. So while we go through the graphics, give us a rating, 1 out of 10. I know that it was winter, but still, I think it was a great day out. As always, we enjoy it. Let's have a look at the pin winners, Frikkie.
Yeah, we've got the par 3 third, monkey shoulder for Simon Meyer there. Golfer 8 Hydro Sport for Mr. Mark Golden. Leon Oosthuizen getting the Golf Concepts par 4 10th closest in 2. And then a towel, Strixon Tower, par 370, Mr. Bernard Schuld himself. Lekker. Well done, boys.
Well done, boys. As always, thank you to our sponsors for giving us some product to give away. Looking at the Football Alliance, yes, I was very surprised because we were just about to do the prize giving and we clicked on the Football Alliance and lo and behold, there we were. I did give a thought about it during the day and I said, yeah, we actually consistently scoring points. We can't be that far off, but we didn't really think much about it, Frikkie. But we did well.
Yeah, we did, actually. I mean, happy to see at least one 7-pointer. Unfortunately for that 2-pointer and a 3-pointer that we had. But overall, we actually played well in the 4-ball. It was really, really tough in the end, eh?
And I think one of the holes, we made 2 birdies on one of the holes. Was that 16? That par 5? You made a birdie and...
Yeah, I made a birdie, and and I'm trying to think of.
I made a par, so it
Oh,
must have been
Jaco
mine.
made a par for 3, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
must
Yeah.
have been mine. No, we played well for a change. For a change. Standings, everybody. This is what the standings look like. Not standings, but to put in perspective where the rest of us were. Fats, Andre, Lukey, and Shandon, 16 under, 88 points. Well done, Ian, Vessel, Andre Vessels, Jamie Sherry, Nathan, on 87 points. Where are you guys? You're not even featuring there.
No, we don't
Yeah,
feature,
John.
yeah.
What's happening? I thought you had a good four ball there, Jaco.
Yeah, no, I think that, yeah, we struggled, especially Leon and Barry as well. I think they ended up like plus 10 or plus 12. It's only myself and Donnie that played well. So, yeah, so we
It's
struggled.
not going to help.
Me,
Not going to
me
help.
and Ryan dropped our four ball because Simon was in the top 5 and then Uncle Louis. So yeah, it was it's me and Ryan. We dropped
Messy.
the whole four ball down.
Cool. Let's wrap it up. Best of the par threes. Quibus Kruger and Lucas Burke on -4. How's that on the 2nd and on the 15th? A little 4-pointers for Kruger. For Quibus Kruger. Lucas Burke 3-3-3-3 for a 12. Well done. Nobody else on this page. To Donnie did okay. 3-pointer, 1-pointer, 2, 3. That's where most of their points came from. Let's go to the best of the par fours to see Anthony Meredith and Lyle Langley taking the best of the par fours on -323 points. There you are, Fricky, just behind on -2. Not a bad effort. It's a pity about that 1-pointer you had on the 9th.
Yeah, that was sad. Unfortunately, hitting it always left in the trees, and they need to punch out.
Yeah.
And just make the birdie. Oh, the par.
Lots of trees. Quite a few guys on 21 points, including Fats, and then Hansie's there with the rest of the boys. Best of the par fives went to Bernard Schultz and Jaco de Kock. 3 points, 3 points, 1 point, 3 points. Anybody else? Hey, well done, Jaco. You featured on one of these things, finally.
Yeah, so yeah, I think all three of them was even. So both 3, 4s, and 5s. So, but the guys just played well on the other in the holes. So yeah, well done to them.
Well done, everybody. Grant, I still don't see your name anywhere. Sorry.
John, I told you it was one of my worst days. In Duckhook history, I promise you, I went back and I checked it out. It's my 3rd time since 2022 I've played in the 90s
Sure.
in Duckhook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sucky.
Yeah.
All ranks. Yeah, you must have contributed to this big time. Hardest hole was that 14th, which is at par 3, stroke 18. I find that hard to believe why the stroke 18. Well, I contributed. I didn't finish that hole because it's probably because most of us don't stroke it. And if you make bogey, you've only contributing 1 point. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Surprised to see the 16th was the second hardest hole, that par 5. Oh, sorry, easiest hole. The second easiest hole. 2 points average, which is very good. What is the easiest hole then? No, it's a tie. And the second hole, the par 5, is also 2 points average. The second hardest hole was that other par 3 over the water. 1.33. Anything that stands out for you?
It's stupid, I must be honest. That's the one that you hit over the trees on the left, eh?
Yeah. Left.
Yeah, that was a crazy stupid hole, eh? Difficult hole, sorry.
Well, you hit it in the water.
14th. Par 3 14th contributed, guaranteed 5-0.
There's a theme going on here. Francis says greens were great, 8 out of 10. Leon says bunker Coruscant, 6 out of 10. Gary says my closest into approach was 60 meters and I still managed to hit it in the water. Sorry, man. Why is it saying Kilani? I don't know.
Where?
No, one of those graphics might have said Kilani on it. Ryan, you know why it says that, because we missed it. But thanks for bringing it up. Jaco Jacobs' die is not keeping up. Don't know what he's talking about. Peter didn't play. Grant is called handicap management. Correct. Okay. It's that time of the month again. And I'm talking about golf. That we need to play this. Oh no, we can't play this. It's decided not to play. Let's see if this one goes.
Strixon powers the Duckhook leads. The challenge is on.
Each league features 11 events to collect individual Stableford points. The most points at the end of the season will see Strixon champions crowned. The champions will win a year's supply of a Z-Star Series golf ball, a ball with more of everything. More speed, more spin, more Z-Star.
There we go. Thank you again for Strixon. As we remind you that the league champions will win a year's supply of Strixon golf balls, and the champion, player of the season champion, a set of clubs and a golf bag. Standings 1 for Sunday League 1. Shandon is still leading. Everybody, 212 points. But Martin has made a bit of a run. He's gone from 5th to 2nd and is quite far. I'm surprised how far Shandon is ahead of everybody in this group, guys.
Yeah, Shannon didn't have a lack of few rounds. I must be honest, in this last, let's say 2 or 3, but it looks like everyone actually, sucked. So yeah, he's still in front.
Pulling away, Wayne has jumped from 17th to 8th, tied 8th. Jaco, you're now into the top 10 at tied 8th as well. You see that's, yeah. And then Bobby is also hanging around there. He's come down. George has gone up. So a lot still to play for, but Shandon is starting to make a lead for himself. Let's have a look at the Thursday League standings. Grant, you have managed to be second 3 months in a row now by the end of the month, and Jamie Sherry is running away with it, but only by a few points.
3 points.
You've got some work to do.
A little bit of work, yeah.
Anything's possible. Especially if you're going to be playing for an 18 soon, the way you're going. You're coming in at 44 points. Big movers. I'm just trying to see if there's any big movers. Oh, not really. Michael Bossov stays at 3rd. Leon has moved up to 3rd. Jason stays 5th. Kevin moves into the top 10. This is what I mean when Frikkie is doing his late run for another title, because he's now up to 3rd position. Ian has also got a massive lead in Sunday 2, and he holds on to his lead with a decent round at Glendower. 213 points out of all the leagues. He's actually got the most points. Oh, come on. Fats, 209 for 2nd. Frikkie, 208. And then we go down the list. Jaco, you're also there.
Yeah, I'm just making both of their Sunday leagues at number 10. So yeah, I'm the impact player.
Yeah, you impact. You've also made a big jump, 13 to 9th. Martin went down. Kun went 1 place up. Moritz comes into the top, well, was in the top 10, but now is 9th. So that's how it stands. There's 4 games left, everybody. So it's almost there. Let's have a look at the play of the season. As it stands, Ian Holzhausen is still leading, and by quite a way, 155 points average with 3,270 points. Gerard de Bruto is 2nd. Francois Skull's still 2nd. 3rd. Jason's 4th. George moves up from 12th to 5th after this month because he had 2 good finishes. So he's moved up. But a lot to do. I mean, you probably have to break it down. I reckon you need to win 2 events just to come close to Ian. You're gonna have to win places. I don't think 2nd places are gonna help anybody. Frikkie, there you are, 7th.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, stats wise, I mean, if you have a couple of 2nd places, I mean, you can. I mean, if you think about the points that you get on a 2nd place, if it's not tied, I mean, it's 300 odd points. So your average will definitely go up, and hopefully with that, Holsey doesn't feature in the top 10, and his average will go easily down to 100. So I mean, it's still a long way to go.
It's a long way to go. We've done, if I'm not mistaken, 23 events, and there's probably still another, who knows, 17, 18.
I can vouch. It's very stressful at the end.
Because somebody's going to make a run. It's always close. So we'll see. Hansi says the 9th hole is my nemesis. I would agree with you 100%, Hansi. It is a nemesis hole. The monthly draw, let's quickly do that. So how this works, everybody who played this month goes into the name. If you played more than once, you get more than 1 entry. And this is July's draw. I said there was about 170 players who played. And the winner is of the 2 ball vouchers to Benay Lakes.
No.
It can't be.
So close.
Yeah.
Het jy dit gesien?
Fricky, you were right there. I thought it was
So
also going to land on you.
close.
Gregory Coles, well done, Gregory Coles. He plays on Sunday
Wow.
too. Yeah, we thought. Yo. What are the
So
chances?
you will probably play there at Benoni, Benoni Lakes.
Benoni Lakes is the voucher.
Yeah,
Right. Almost at the classic. Here we go. But match plays. I'm going to do the singles. I've now made better graphics. I've had some time. This is Group A. So these are the guys who are trying to get into the final so that they can go into the 3-pool final to decide the champion of 2024. That should say 24. Fricky, you are through, beating Martin Tata. Yaki, you got to play Granville. When's that happening?
Correct, yeah. We're playing at Houghton, yes.
Okay, nice. Hansi's through after beating Stefan 3-2. And then we confirmed who Jomo was going to play at Glendower. So he will be playing Kunrad. Let's go to the other bracket. The other bracket, Wayne plays Graham. Rudolph plays Louis. Myself plays Barry. And Grant, you played Ryan, so you're already through to the quarterfinals. So one more to get into the final pool. You're almost there. Hopefully you can do it. You'll either play myself or Barry.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Maz, it's up.
Yeah.
Ek en jy, Maz. Let's do it.
See how it goes. And this is Group C. Jamie played Ian. Jamie went through 3-1. Gerard Snyman is playing PJ. Gerard de Bruto played Francis Scars, beat him 4-3. Goes through. Fats is playing Bernard soon. And then if you're wondering about the teams, here it is. It's confirmed mostly. We're just waiting for 2 games to confirm. As you see, there's Zack Attack, Bogey Boy, Stingers. Zack Attack are definitely through.
Actually, one game. So, just to give you an idea, the game is happening this Saturday at Ibotsi. Stingers against Bogey Boys, and that will give the decision of who's going second.
Yes, it's either Bogey Boys or the Stingers will fill the spots.
Yeah.
And then the other game is Boldies are playing a game to decide. They are through already, but it decides if they play the Stingers or Steady Eddie. No, Steady Eddie. The quota, sorry. Okay. Right, classic. Did I get it right? Yes, we did. Here we go. Are we ready for the classic? I wanted to remind everybody. Here's a team photo I found. This was everybody who was there last year. Nice to see all the faces. Many more faces, new faces that are coming along for the 2024 edition. And we'll do the same with all our shirts and all our caps. We'll take a great picture so that we have it in the memory banks.
Awesome picture.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to play a quick...
guy that doesn't fit the whole picture, that guy in the front.
The one lying like this across.
Yeah.
No good, no good.
Julle is jaloers, want julle kon nie, julle het nie. Julle Frikkie, jou pens is te groot geweest vir daai foto daar.
Yeah.
I'm going to remind everybody of the final hole of the classic, because that's where we all want to be in position, is coming down that final hole. Feeling the pressure to try and win it. Grant's felt it once. Yaku's felt it multiple times. How many times, Yaku?
Yeah, I think the last 3 years I was in the last 4 balls, so yeah.
And he felt it. So I'm going to play this, and then we'll just Yaku and Grant will talk us through the feelings that we all hope to express.
Me, Frikkie, and Yaku's been in that 4 ball. That's what awesome feelings it's been. Check the heartbeat. 119 heartbeat. Is that normal?
It was one spectacular drive, my most nervous drive of my life.
Grant's +2, Fats finished on +3. He had a massive drive, he's got 155, exactly where I was, and he's got basically 4 shots to win it. From there, he puts it in the water though, or shit breaks loose, like I did from the same distance. Pressure will tell. He needs to part yourself.
Go! Double! Yes!
Ja. Oh, fuck, man.
How's that, Chuck?
Yes, nerve-wracking. That was freaking awesome. Dankie Jaco. Ja. Jaco. Ja, this was nerve-wracking. One of the two most important shots in my life. Go! Go! Jeez, like it. Jaco, thanks, Chopper. Yes. My man. Dankie julle. Dis boys.
I gave you a
Thanks,
good
boys.
one.
Yeah.
23.
Champion. Wat hy want.
Champ.
Compose yourself. Well. Thanks, man.
Champion.
Cheers, you buddy.
Champion.
Champion.
What an awesome day.
Dankie boys.
Mr. Nelly.
How you want everything?
How are you feeling now after that warm reception?
There's actually no words. Emotional, happy, great feeling. I haven't felt this in years. It's awesome. The last hole after my drive that I've done, my heart rate went sky high. That is, I'll never forget that shot in my life. Wow, no, I don't actually have words for that. So
Sure. Grant, while we were watching that, Grant was saying, yo, this brings back memories. Now what you watch the whole thing, bring back proper memories.
Net so. Of wat hy manne.
Reminisce. It was good.
Time. It's that time.
Okay. We know, we saw the video. Jaco, just from your point of view, man, it's difficult to win these things. You need to have 3 solid round of golfs.
Yeah, man, as I say, I've been consistent in the last 3 years, every time in the last 4 ball. And 2022, I lost against Tian in a playoff hole. And in last year as well, I think I made a stupid 8 on number 6. Stroke 1 par 5. I was like 100 meters in, playing my third, and I walk off there with the 8. So, yeah, so that's easily how you can throw a game away. As I say, you need 44 consistent holes, and that's where the middle becomes really daunting and a challenge.
On different tee boxes. And for the guys watching, like Nico Kruger hasn't been before, look at the background, how everybody's supporting everybody. It's a good exercise of camaraderie and friendship, really is the winner at the end of the day. And then you would also see the prize givings that we have and the award ceremonies that we do, where everybody's also having a great time. Right, moving on. I just want to put in context, all the people are playing, which houses they're staying in. There's 5 houses. So this will obviously be sent out at some point, but we'll start with the Hollandse house. So it's changed from Dutchy house, Jaco, and Jaco is the house captain.
Yeah. So we have Peter, Cornell, Marius, Leon, Bobby, Fats, Lucky, Christian, Lucas' brother, Gerard, Dean, Paul, Edward, François, Grant, Billy, and Bobby. So the only two guys that's currently just English speaking is Dean and Paul. So one of the agreements was that they need to study the HRT at Woordeboek. So and I think within the 41 days that the thing starts,
Sure.
the Afrikaans vocab will be very good. Will
I
be
think you
like
just have
very.
to give Paul Valenkamp a couple of brandies and he will be speaking Afrikaans at some point anyway.
I actually
Yeah,
thought he was Afrikaans.
You might look at that house and think, how many people can fit in that house? Trust me, enough. A lot of us will end up there for a game of pool and a kayak. Let's have a look at House 2. Martin Tata is the captain of House 2. He's with George Hunter. Ensing van Skalkwyk is new to the tour. Diavan Heiseman, Quibus Kruger is also new. Graham de Villiers and Holsaven. Wouter is the first time he's playing. Brendan's first time he's playing. Andre as well. Hilton and Rudy. So a whole bunch of newbies there for you to look after, Martin. So good luck to you. This is our house. Tian
Yeah,
Beck
let
is
me
the
do that.
captain.
So we've
Go
got
for it.
Tian and his wife, Maz and his wife, Frikkie and his boyfriend, Ryan, and then Karen and Peter, Maurits Malherbe, Bernard Schult, Carl Davido, and Stefan Lombard. So, yeah, party on. It's going to be a lekker vibe in there.
And I don't think we've ever stayed in that house, so it'll be interesting to see what that house looks like.
Yeah. It's the one just on top of the 12, looking at the 12 and the 13, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
Nice. It's going to be fun. This is Duckster's Paradise. Gary Mansfield, Santosh, Pranay, Karuna, Gary. Why Gary twice? Sorry. Donna and Joma. Donna and Joma have got their own rooms.
Yeah, that's why it looks so little.
House.
Lekker.
How are you doing, Hansi Aman? We'll be looking after this house. It's Hansi. Wife Jacob in. Ja, Jacob. Good up.
Yeah, Janita, Mark, Wayne, Henry, and Ricky as well.
How's that? So I haven't. This house was obviously in the winter or in the mist. That picture comes from. I want to remind everybody. So we remember now already. The draw is next. But this, Jaco, take us through this because this was a hit last year.
Yeah, it's more than as a social thing, a social game. So everybody that wants to join, everybody puts 100 rand per day in, and then automatically that pool will then be split for the best net for that specific day. So let's take example, 53 players that's playing. We're looking at a pool of 5,300. If you win one day, 4 grand is almost paying for the tour.
Yeah.
So yeah, also something to play for.
For sure, 100%. So if
Frikkie, you want to tell them how much I lost last year?
Lots. The first day, Yaku, I think, took it, and it was like about 3,000 rand. And Grant did not have his cash, where he normally have cash, and he lost out big time on that. So Yaku got it. And I think, Yaku, you got
Second
David,
day.
eh?
Yeah, I think I got 2 or 3 days. Yeah, so that was quite a substantial subsidy. Thank you for everybody's participation.
Thank you for everybody playing a little bit worse than you
I
did.
literally lost out 2 days.
Yeah.
Where I would have won something.
Well, you've learned from it now. Grant, are you ready to do this?
Kom ons gooi hom, boys.
Where's your list? You got your list to choose from here. So how it works?
My list.
We choose, but Grant is the reigning captain, so he goes first. No coin toss. He goes first. I think he's been studying everything very hard, and I think there's players that we both want, but with Grant going first, he has the upper hand. Grant, are you ready for your first pick for 2024's Classic? Smash him.
I just have to. Player of the season, halfway season player. I have to choose Ian Holsey.
There you go, Ian. Are you feeling better, Ian?
Kom Yankee.
Ian, are you feeling better? Ian, you are with Grant.
Ian was hoping so hard or asking me and Maz, we just have to tell the story. It's like, where is he situated? Me or Maz? Me or Maz? WhatsApping. It's like, yeah, we didn't split anything and just, yeah.
Okay, I would have probably chosen him as well. But you got in there. So because you took Ian, I took Yaku. Yaku, you with me? Go, Yaku.
Ah,
Team Maz. Don't be
thanks,
too
man.
disappointed.
We're not going to
Lekker
disappoint you.
Yaku.
Okay, good. So I don't know if you were in my team last year. I don't think so.
No, I think the last twice I've been in the losing team, so I think this time around we're going to be the winning team. So
Yeah, of course. Ian's already saying Team Grant for the win. Go, Grant. Next one.
Right, so, and then we had a hint on some videos. So I had to choose my card partner for the last 3 years on day number 2 and 3, Ryan Jensen. I just had to.
Mr. Stats guy is going to be with you. So at least you took his hints. I'm going to go with Gary Mansfield. Gary
Listen,
Mansfield.
I'm sitting here, man.
Oh, sorry, Flicky.
Yes, like, man. Yes, like, just choose me, man.
Ons kom nog, ons kom nou, ons
Hold
kom
on, hold
nou,
on. There's a lot of
Frikkie.
players to get through.
Cheers.
Okay. Gary Mansfield, you are watching. You're with Team Maz.
Frikkie, gooi dop, gooi dop. Okay, so my next one, let's go Leon Osie.
Leon Osie. Okay.
He took it before. So yeah, I took Leon with one of the previous winners.
Cool. Frikkie, my next choice is Kieran Reynolds. Kieran, you're in my team. Well done,
Fine.
Kieran.
Lekker Kieran, because you're in his house.
Go for it,
Okay,
Grant.
so,
Your fourth pick.
and then next, I just had to choose Fats. Fats, a team player. Gees, lekker Gees by Fatsy.
It looks like you're choosing the whole Dutchie house here. What's happening?
Kan dalk 'n strategie wees.
Okay, my next choice is Gerard de Bruto. Well done. Welcome.
I know what
Gerard.
you're doing. Yes.
good choice.
I think so. Steady. Gerard is steady. He hasn't
Yeah.
been on tour before, but he's very steady. So I expect at least
A
2
very
good rounds
steady
out of him.
So I just, after that one, I just said, you know what, gooi Billy Hall while we're busy at it. Kom ons gooi Billy.
Billy. So Billy's going to go 8 under day 1.
Yes, and the second day. So is the first 2 days guaranteed is contributing. Promise you.
First 2 days contributing. My next pick is I went for George Hunter. Hopefully, Ricky, why are you laughing?
No, shut up, man.
He's going to be number 53.
I'm going to be the last one.
So then I went with Pieter Prinsloo.
Good. Still going with the Hollandse Huis with most of them.
Yes, the Dutch Huis, bro. I'm trying so hard to get the Dutch
You must have thought you were going to try and take the whole team. Wayne Jensen, you're my next pick. Well done, Wayne.
Then I went with Mr. Long Drive, Martin Tauter.
Oh, Martin is with you. Man's playing the game here. Ryan says, sorry, Flicky. Kieran says, whoop, whoop. I'm glad I wasn't chosen last. Henry Sims. I'll go with Henry Sim for Team Mans.
I'm going to get a drink, guys. I'll be back.
Well done, Henry. You go, Grant.
So I got some of the Durban guys in, Mr. Santosh.
Yeah, that's a good pick, eh?
Yeah. So very good stats on his side.
I'm going to go. Dana Perimal. He'll be in Team Mans. Well done, Dana.
Like a solid person.
Steady.
Very steady. I'm going with the steady boys here. Go for it.
And then I had to think of Yaku's thing when he said, you know what, if he's not going to take it this year, I have to choose the next person, Mr. Bobby.
Let's just hope he plays 54 holes, eh?
Yeah. The Open champion, Bobby, is here in on an invite. Bobby, I'm going with Ricky Pereira, one of the higher handicaps. I know that he's going to come well, and he's going to score me a lot of points. He's very eager.
Cornel Kleinans.
Cornel Kleinans is in Team Grant, another Hollandse Huis.
Hollandse Huisie.
Yeah, I see the
Yes,
tactic here.
boys.
Nico says, kan ek vir jou ook enige eentjie gooi, Frikkie?
Asseblief Nico. Ja, gooi vir my Jägermeister asseblief.
Gary says Frikkie can't handle the pressure. Martin, like a team, Grant. Hans, if you choose steady, Maz, then it will not be me. If you choose steady. Okay.
And remember you're getting steadies? All the steady guys? It's
Oh,
not
yeah, okay. Well, it's your choice. Did I choose? Yes, Ricky. No, you said Cornell. Right?
Yeah, I
Graham
said
de Villiers.
Cornel, yeah.
Graham de Villiers. He's on an upswing of form. You're coming with me, Graham. Team Maz. Go for it, Grant.
Net so gou. Nico.
Kruger.
Dan vat hy. Vat enetjie, Nico.
Vat enetjie. Rudy van der Walt will be my next choice.
Next, Lucky Jansen.
Speel ek so kak?
Another Hollandse Huis. Seems like
Another
I'm going to be
Hollandse
the only non-Grant team player in Hollandse Huis.
Rudolf Broderick, you with me?
I just, after you took Rudolph, I just had to take Hansie.
Do you want to split
Just
them up?
split the bras, hey?
Okay. Well, while we're splitting things up, I'm going to take Jacomin.
So jy moet jou vat.
Okay. Ek sal hom jou Anita vat, okay?
Okay.
Lucky jou Anita.
The families have a divide straight through the middle.
Sterkte in daai huis.
I'll take Karuna Kuni. Another steady player, hopefully.
In handicap, yeah, very good choice, eh?
Very good choice. Very good choice. Next.
Peter Zario.
Peter Zario.
Zakario.
I'm going to choose housemate who's in my house, Maurits.
Maurits.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm going to go with Long Drive Stefan.
Stefan. Stefan. Team Grant. I'm going to go with Francois Scholz. I've taken one of your Hollandse houses, and I'm taking Francois Scholz.
Oh, yes. So you literally have two guys at die Hollandse huis uit. Okay, then Bernard. Okay, ek gaan
Bernard, hier's Bernard, hè?
Mr. Skol. Nee, nie Frikkie Bernard nie.
Bernard Scholz. Okay, Frikkie, fine. I'm going to go with Mark. Mark, you're in my team. Well done, Mark. I'm sure the titles are correct.
Nice, Mark.
You're in my team. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Next.
Then I'll go with Mr. Eddie Koetser. Also in the Dutch house.
Also in the Dutch house. I'm going to go with the newcomer, Kobus Kruger. I think he can score some points for us off his handicap.
Yeah.
For sure.
Guys, I just have to. Bietjie BE in my ingooi na die hele Dutch huis. Mr. Jomo, you're on my side.
Fatom. Mark says thanks. Rudy says gaan Frikkie as 'n caddy.
Ja, het lyk vir my so.
Hansie says Jacomin is very happy that she's chosen before Frikkie. Brendan Fenter, you're in my team. Well done, Brendan.
Then after, let me do Mr. Marius Delaray.
We only see him when we only see him on tours, so he'll be good fun again. Let's take some newcomers. Ensling van Skalkwyk will be in my team.
Okay. I'll do Mr. Hilton Button.
Okay. Pranay makes a comeback. I'll take Pranay.
A lekker lefty.
We've got a lefty, yeah.
It's Carl's first time on a tour. Let's see how it goes. Meneer Carl.
Carl Davido. And then I thought, okay, let's just take Andre Wessels. He's also new. So I got a very new team here.
I'll do
Pranay, yeah, I
Durban
got
dude.
picked. You got picked before Frikkie. That's all that matters.
Dean Wallenkamp.
Dean Wallenkamp, okay.
Nog 'n Dutch house.
Nog een. I'm going to take Devon Heiserman.
Then I'll also take, I think their brothers must be Mr. Paul Wallenkamp.
I'm going to take Ian's mate, Wouter Bossenkool, so they're not on the same team. Frick, you still with us?
No. I'm listening. I wish I could support the team, so I'm a bit biased here, or unbiased.
Okay, so the moment Frikkie's been waiting for.
Gaan jy nie jy my kies nie.
Tiaan is on my side.
Nou Tiaan word weer voor my gekies.
So there's still 2 people left.
Ja, ek weet nie.
My final pick is Frikkie Barnard.
Yeah! Yes.
Welcome to Team Mares, Frikkie. We made you wait.
Finally, dankie. Ek het geweet jy doen dit.
Did you catch on?
And then the last guy is Lucky Janssen's brother.
Sarah
on my
says,
side.
I'm going to be picked before Frikkie and I'm not even going. Very funny. Let's just confirm. Here's your team, Grant.
Nice.
How quickly can you read through it? Go.
Nou gaat hy. Ian Holtzy, and then Ryan Jensen, Louis Oosthuizen, Fats Cult, Billy Hall, Pieter Prinsloo, Martin Taute, Paul Wallenkamp, Lucky Jansen, Santosh, Cornel Bobby, Nico, Marius, Eddie, Hansie, Tiaan, Jomo, Janita, Pieter, Stefan, Bernard, Hilton, Carl, Dean, and Christian Jansen. You guys are in Team Grant. Let's go, boys!
That's a lot of names. That's a big team, everybody. Choose for me 2 vice captains quickly.
Buddy, you already put them right on the top. It's Mr. Ryan Jensen and Ian Holtzy. Went with those 2 guys. My stats. Oh my man. Ek hoop jy het jou stats gebring, Maz. So these are the 2 big stats persons in Duckhook, as everyone know.
Biggest.
Besides Frikkie. Frikkie, jy moet maar jou, ek weet nie hoeveel jaar is jy by Duckhook? Jy moet maar al die jare se stats bring. Okay.
Weg, ek het hom hoor.
My team, Jaco Jacobs, Gary Mansfield, Kieran Reynolds, Garrett Bruto, George Hunter, Wayne Jensen, Henry, Andre, Dana, Ricky, Graham, Rudy, Rudolph, Jacomin, Karuna, Divan, Frikkie Barnard there by himself, Moritz, Francois, Mark, Quibus, Brandon, Enston, Pranay, Wouter, Daze. My vice captains will be Wayne Jensen will be my 1 vice captain and Gary Mansfield will be my other vice captain, Daze. So, if you're
Wayne
watching, now you know.
Jensen. Wow, Wayne Jensen. Well
Well
done.
done.
And
just
Gary also.
Hold on, just remember this, eh?
The what?
The prank. Watch it, eh?
Sorry, Frikkie. That's it, everybody. We have made our choices. The teams are up. This will be posted on our group so we can eventually start another group. Yes, there's enough WhatsApp groups going around. Let me thank everybody for coming on. Jaco, thank you for coming on. Appreciate your input. And I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you in the lead up to the Classic. Frikkie, thank you very much for being patient and waiting until the end.
Dankie baie.
And then our reigning, and hopefully, I'm sure for him, wanting to retain the trophy. The hard work is starting. The hard work is going. It's going to be a great Classic. What I can tell you, everybody, is that we need to sign up for Acacia. And I can tell you there will not be a show for the next 2 weeks. Right? So don't miss us too much. But unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck on Olympics in the evenings, so I can't get out of it. So we'll take a break for 2 weeks, play a cast, and then we'll be back for Wanderers, and then Houghton, and then Kyalami, sorry, 1st of September for the final practice round before the tour. It's coming. It's hurtling. It's almost here. Bye, dankie almal.
Lekker boys, was fun.
Cool.
Okay,
Sien
baie
jou.
dankie julle weer.
Sien julle
Lekker
on the
boys.
chat groups.
I really tried.
And thanks for watching. Let me just see if there's any more comments. Go Team Maz. Watch out, gents. Ian says thanks, Grant.
Lekker
And
man.
so on and so on. Everybody's very happy.
Go Team Grant.
Started. Here we go. Bye.
Keep 'em running like you do. Still gonna overtake you. All fired up, got something new. Nobody's gonna save you. Underdog, I'm breaking free. Thought I was nothing, but now you're saying